Ms. Myers, you have signed up to speak at the public hearing, which you can, and then also for the National Heritage Area. You want to speak to the National Heritage Area now, and then we'll do the public hearing, and you speak again?
Yes, in regard to the National Heritage Area,
Come forward, please, ma'am.
last week, our Wood County Farm Bureau passed a resolution opposing the designation for Wood County, and they are taking that to the Southwest Virginia Conference in Roanoke next week, and they are going to propose to the conference for Southwest Virginia that it be opposed. So I just wanted to make you gentlemen aware of that was in the works.
Are they just saying for Wood County, or are they trying to get it opposed by all the other counties?
They're trying to get it opposed by all the other counties also.
Okay.
So that was just really concerning. Okay.
Right. Our next speaker is Mrs. Betty Blair. And Ms. Blair wants to talk to us about land use taxes. Ms. Blair, please come forward. I think most of us are aware of your situation, but go ahead.
My sister was supposed to be here, but she got taken over with grandchildren. I was really upset when I looked at my tax tickets. They was like $2,200 more than I was expecting for the end of the year before. And I found out we were no longer on land use. And we received no 2012 revalidation forms before the October 2011 deadline. And also we received no phone calls. In March 2012, when we got the notice of reassessment, last year's tax ticket, this year's tax tickets, they were about the same. So I wasn't alarmed at all because, you know, the appraisal was okay. You know, nothing to really worry about. On the back of the ticket, the forms state land use application, not revalidation. So that would not have alarmed me at all either, that something was really wrong. So I was very much surprised when I started looking at my tax tickets in October to find that our taxes were like $2,200 more than expected. And we're used to getting a form to fill out. I've been doing it now. Well, my father died in 1997. So as soon as I realized that something's really, really wrong, I went to the Commissioner of the Revenue's office. And that's where I found out that we were no longer in land use. And the farm has been in land use for years and years. My daddy started buying land about 1944, and he bought land until about the time he died, actually. So we've been under land use for many, many years. The form, the 2007 form, the last one that was done before this past year, it has no termination date on it at all. And we're used to receiving the form, we fill it out, we bring it in, and we take care of the situation. I've been to the Commissioner of Revenue's office several times in the past years. I've been trying to match my tax tickets with my deeds. And I've not completely been able to do that because there's two pieces of land that appear on the tax tickets that we don't own. And I was just told, go let get a lawyer to take care of it. My sister and I have talked to many of you in the past 3 weeks, and we were told that this is the place to come. We are hardworking people. We pay our bills, and we want to be able to keep our property. I mean, my father worked hard. He was in the Army for over 30 years, and he bought a lot of land. He was very proud of his land. I'm very proud of his memory. And we want to be able to keep our property. And $2,200 is quite a bit of money. We were just very fortunate to be able to sign up for the 2013 year. If I had not gone up there, that'd been 2 years that I'd be talking to you about, not just one. I hope that you will consider adjusting our taxes back to land use on tickets 6074 and ticket 6076 for tax year 2002. If we had received the form, if we had received a phone call, we would have not ignored this. I know that land use is important to us, and I'm sure a lot of you here are owners of land and know that it does make a difference to have it on land use. We're asking you to waive the increase in our taxes caused by being dropped from the land use program. Surely there's some alternative, something can be done about this, because we're used to receiving forms to fill out, and we did not receive the forms. And I hope that you can help me.
Okay. I have a couple of questions,
Yes.
not to you, but maybe to the county administrator and our attorney. You said you were used to receiving the forms. Do we normally mail those forms out, or do you have to come and get those forms?
I spoke to the Commissioner's office, and the tradition has been in the Commissioner's office that at the time to revalidate, the Commissioner's office attempts to contact the people that are currently under land use with some kind of letter that they send out. Now, Ms. Blair says she didn't receive that. The Commissioner's office says they sent it. So it got lost somewhere, I guess. But generally that happens at some time prior to the deadline of revalidating, and that they do that. And then the people that do not respond, now I don't know what Ms. Barker has done. She took office on January 1st, right? So there's records there that someone in Ms. Castle's office attempted to call the people that had not responded to the letters.
Ms. Blair's sister told me that on the telephone.
Yes,
And
if they would have been calling me, and there was no message on my machine.
so there's notes in the Commissioner's office that says there was a phone call made somewhere and a message left. So the Commissioner's office position is they attempted to call somebody and left a message for the people that did not respond to the letters, you know, with a revalidation application or whatever they have to do. The ordinance itself in the state code says the landowner has to apply for the land use. It's clear in the ordinance that it's for 5 years. And then that burden is on the land, to me, the burden is on the landowner to come and reapply and make sure that they qualify to get the land use tax. I understand the inheriting the land and then this letter comes from the county and you revalidate every year with this tradition that the Commissioner was providing a service to the people that she serves. That's what I know about the process at this point.
We're used to getting forms. I mean, you know, most people don't go look up codes when you get used to receiving the forms to fill out. I've done it at least, for my sister and I, at least twice since the death of our father. And, you know, we expect to get the form filled out, and we did not. And I'm sure most of you have experienced that sometimes the mail is great, but it's not perfect. And I do know that there was no message on my answer machine. I do live alone. Nobody else would take it at all. And when you look at the form where it was done in 2007, there is nothing on there that says how long this is good for. Not at all. Nothing's there. And if I had received what I usually get, you know, it's taken care of it.
If she's been in land use since 1987, she should have reapplied at least 4 to 5 times at this point.
Well, my father was living in 1997.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
I
He
just
was not in
understood
really
you said
good
he passed
health
away.
in 1990. I was wondering how it got done, actually. My sister and I did it in 2002 and 2007.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
How did you know in 2002 and 2007?
We got
that there
forms.
was-
Forms were mailed to us. Forms were mailed to us. That's how we knew.
Mr. Chairman, can I ask a question?
Sure.
So you may know that it probably would be better if we had the commissioner here, but how many people have missed the deadline for reapplication for land use?
There's only Ms. Blair, and there was another gentleman, Mr. Horning, told me about. That's only two I know. There may be more, but that's the two.
Right, I know that's probably more, better question for the commissioner.
I talked to commissioners, she said there was several.
So,
That's what, she didn't give me a number.
But we have more people in land use this time than we did previously. More people signed up, but some of the older, not older, people that
That's okay.
people that had previously been in land use didn't get signed up again. So we've got actually more people in land use than newer people. But it seemed like some of the previous, because it's technically correct, that didn't get signed up.
Well, I would have signed that if I had gotten the letter like I had gotten 2 times before.
Have they changed, Mr. Dalton, have they changed the way they notify people, or is it the same way they've been doing it all, every year?
I understand it is exactly the same way, but